Oh, lovely. Took the pace off that one. Let the curl take it away off court.
And accomplishes what he wanted to do there, consolidate the breaker serve, courtesy of a couple of unforced errors from Nadal off the forehand. But the ideal service game. Perhaps even more ideal if he could grab a second break here.
Quite a few unforced errors coming now. By his standards, anyway.
Just taking a little extra time here to compose himself. Teetering on the brink of losing this second set. That's why he stayed away from that particular shot on the return, because he's capable of producing brilliance like this.
Effortless, wasn't it? Look how flat that ball was when he hit it. No spin at all.
It's a centerpiece. It's the highest quality match we've had at this year's tournament. Murray grabs the second set, 6-3.
Well, we've waited all week for a classic, and that's exactly what we're witnessing right now. Sensational stuff from both players. Murray back on level terms. Let's go courtside again, have a word with Greg Rosetsky. Greg, you said it wasn't over for Murray after that first set, and so it's proved.
So it's proved. He's played some great stuff, but the beginning of that second set was so important. When he was down 15-40, he held that game, and since then he's lifted his level. He's become more aggressive, hitting the forehand so well, taking the ball on the rise, being really positive out there and doing everything right. An impressive end to that set, and the big positive, he's serving first in the final set.
So do you see him going on to win this now?
I don't know about that. He's got the momentum at the moment, and he's got to keep the momentum and always stay ahead. Don't ever write Rafael Nadal out. It's a toss-up at the moment.
Okay, thanks, Greg. Barry Cowan is still in amongst the crowd. Barry, just compare this Murray performance to all the others we've seen during the year. Is it the best, do you think?
Well, that second set, Marcus, by far and away the best set of tennis. He suffered a bit of a lull at the beginning of the set, and that's understandable with what happened in the tiebreak. But that backhand he hit at 30-40 in Murray's first service game, incredible. And the seventh game, oh my goodness me, that took tennis to a new level. Rafa was rattled at the end of the second set, not because he was playing badly, but because Murray took him out of his comfort zone. I don't know what I'm going to expect in the third. One thing's for sure is whoever wins the match, it will be won by great tennis as opposed to unforced errors.
And Barry, just a word about the atmosphere. We were wondering beforehand which player would have the bulk of the support. How's it turning out to be in that regard?
Oh, that's the curveball question right there. I think the public are just enjoying what is by far and away the best match of the week. And this is the first semi. You wonder what Djokovic and Federer could also do later on.
Good point. Thanks, Barry. There's the Murray camp. Mum, girlfriend, The trainers, they're loving it. Everybody is loving this. And as Barry quite rightly said, we've got another terrific semi-final to look forward to tonight with Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic in action. Our build-up is from 6 o'clock. They're due on court not before 8. The look of a man who really means business. He's one set away from a place in the World Tour Finals for the very first time. Back up to the commentary box, Pat Cash and Mark Petching.
Perfect venue and the perfect scenario for all the neutrals. Set a piece, a place in the final on the line. Neither man has been there before.
It's going to be interesting to see how Nadal comes back. You know he's going to come back. But you see him miss-hit shots and not hit the ball cleanly, but he eventually finds a way. But it's the first time I've seen him really physically flat for a while.
He's in a purple patch right now. Fifth double.
Can he stay in the purple patch? Jamie and his new wife?
Some of his fans may have been getting a little anxious there towards the end of that opening game. 16th ace, settling the nerves. And right now, Pat, the onus really on Nadal to regain that sort of intensity that he showed for an hour and 3/4.
Very much so, very much so. I mean, Murray is playing well. Typically, you'd imagine Nadal to come back and pick up the pace a little bit and start hitting the ball harder, getting his opponent to defend a bit more. Murray has been controlling the points and serving well as well to back it up. We started off the match very, very well. We went off a little bit at the end of the second set, beginning of the first, and then hit it all again. So that those 3 points that he talked about in the beginning of the match that he needed, he is getting. He hasn't had a chance to attack the Nadal second serve as yet. But there may be a time if he's patient enough. The two tactics he talked about. Right on cue. And that's why not? Best time to do it. Beginning of the third set when your opponent's a little
See how the Spaniard stems the flow of points against him.
I think that was just a great return. Just caught Rafa trying to get around on his forehand. I think he's hoping this ball's out, but
he knows it's
again just a little slow on his feet, going to get around.
Get hurt by the quality of the turn off the backhand side. He's tucked Murray up so well. What a start this would be for the Scot.
Most frustrating for Andy. He knew, he had a feeling that was coming. He got out there quickly enough. So for him not to make it back in the court, disappointing. Give Nadal a chance.
Bit of a reprieve.
Yeah, not the unforced area you want, is it? But, Murray trying to get the ball deep with a bit of bounce, pushing his opponent back. It was couldn't hit a winner from there, so he wanted to place it and couldn't quite control it. The intention was right.
Just letting Nadal a little bit off the hook here. 2 hours of this absorbing contest.
I wonder whether Andy's going to go through a little flat patch, as Rafa did after winning the set. Oh, unlucky.
That was a let-off.
It was a let-off. He needed to, and this is the part of his game that he has been improving over the years. He's still got a bit of work to do. There's just that intensity all the time.
Any chance that was a little bit reputation, Nadal getting out of that game? Just the fact that, you know, current world #1, and
I just think Murray just eased up a bit. Unforced errors. And another one. And look, you're going to have a flat patch after an intensive set like that. Emotions running high, and it's now's the time for Murray to take his time, pull out a couple of big serves, and get back his intensity.